I'm back. Do another update. A lot of stuff went on last week. I started to find out what's going to happen with my treatment and my medication now that I don't have insurance. Well, I went to the pharmacy and I may have said this before, I don't know, but one of my medications is affordable. One of them is only $20 a month, which is the temazepam. But all the other ones are like hundreds of dollars a month. So when I went to the pharmacy, and he told me how much they were, I didn't have the money to pay for them. So they told me about some programs, I forget what they called it. It had some initials that helps people pay for medications that don't have insurance. And then they told me to call up the county that I live in, that they had a department that works with people who have mental illnesses, and that's all they do, and that they would be able to help me there. So they gave me the number, and so I called them up, and I told them my situation, and the lady there, she said that because I had a Medicaid card, that they couldn't help me, because even though the Medicaid is saying that I'm ineligible, they're saying because I had it, that if I paid the $3,000 deductible, that it means I kind of still have it. So they said they couldn't help me, that none of the programs would be able to help me. So I asked her, well, what am I supposed to do? If I don't take my medication, then I'm gonna lose it, basically, and I'm gonna get like I was before, and I'm gonna end up having to go in the hospital. And she said that there was not really nothing they could do, because I had Medicaid. I just have a really big deductible. And so so then I just basically finished the call with her, and then I called up my psychiatrist's office, and I talked to his nurse, and I told her my situation, that my medications were running out, and nobody could help me because I kind of had Medicaid, but it has a really big deductible, which I don't have the $3,000 to pay. Well, nowhere near $3,000 really, actually. And so she said she would talk to the doctor, and she called me back a while later, and she said that the doctor had some samples of medication, some of the medications I take, and he was going to give me some samples, and that he was going to try to put together a month's worth of samples of the Seroquel that I take. And but the other medications I take, he doesn't have samples of, and that would be the Risperdal and the Celexa and the Xanax. He said there's no samples of those. And so he said what I would have to do is either only take the Seroquel, but he said that he didn't think it would be a good idea, because he thinks that I would get much worse if I don't take the Risperdal and this Celexa. But he said he only has samples of Lexapro and Invega. and he said that they're the same type of drugs, but that they're just different brands. And but I told him I really didn't want to change medication again, because I found out I have a lot of allergies to a lot of different medications, and you know, I had problems before, and so he got the samples together for me anyway of Seroquel, Lexapro, and Invega, and he told me that it was up to me whether I took the Lexapro and the Invega, but I told him that I didn't really feel comfortable switching again, and I'm gonna try to take just the Seroquel and the temazepam now, and not take anything for depression or the other medication, and see what happens. And then he said, my phone is ringing. He said that if I start feeling worse, then he said if I started feeling worse, that means that I need to take them, and either I have to take those, or I'd have to try them, and then if something went wrong after I started taking them, I would have to go to the emergency room, and then they would have to treat me there as far as what's going wrong with the other medications, like if I was allergic to them or something. But I really don't want to have to go through all that. I don't want to have to go to the emergency room. So I'm really hoping that I can just take the Seroquel and the sleeping pill, and not have to take those other medications, because I don't want to keep switching medications all the time, you know. And so, and I actually already had gone to the hospital, because I had to go because I had a very bad abdominal pain one day, and I talked to the nurse, and she said that I should go to the emergency room because it was bad. But they did a bunch of tests on me and stuff, and they said it was just I forget the term they used, but they said that it was just abdominal pain, and then they gave me some medication for pain, and then for they said it could have been something I ate or something like that. So so lots been going on, but I think I'm probably going to talk more about that stuff later on, and I'll make another update next week as far as like stuff that's happening. And like, I don't know, like, I don't want to try Lexapro, I don't want to try that other one, that Invega one, but if I start feeling worse, then I probably will, but I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. So I will do another update next week, and then maybe I'll know more then about what's going to happen, because I don't know. I'm afraid to try them. So I'll make another update next week. Bye for now.